Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm doing pretty alright. I haven't had anything too terribly exciting. It's just after midweek for me, so NASA's making work tough, but otherwise things are holding together. You may notice that we are on a fun new screen, given the success of the Age of Ulstrix campaign, which we did successfully defeat on the Walking Lunch difficulty. I am continuing on with the pre-made campaigns. This is now the Enduring War pre-made campaign on Walking Lunch, with a carved in stone setup, which means that it's the hardest difficulty and I only get one save. So no recovering if I fail something horribly. And I'm going to be forthcoming with you. This is the second time I've recorded the beginning here. And I did a little bit of research, and this campaign is notoriously difficult on the hardest difficulty. Shocker, right? But it's the second of the campaigns that is all with new characters. So you're not allowed to bring any legacy characters in this campaign, which means that your characters are probably not going to be very good. And the starting conditions of this campaign make enemies very difficult. Walking Lunch Morthagi in particular, which is what this campaign's about, are very tough. I got obliterated in I think the second combat, and just everyone died, and the episode ended in 20 minutes with a defeat on the entire campaign. So, I'm not going to upload that recording because I don't think it was particularly exciting and I don't want to waste your all's time, but I am going to run it back. I've taken the opportunity to roll some pretty decent characters, otherwise randomizing them more or less, and yeah, hopefully it works out a little better. I'm going to have to play it safer and I don't know. Part of the challenge is you start with things like frying pans and pitchforks, and you're fighting enemies that have armor, and you have no shredding or bonus damage or items whatsoever. So, pretty tricky. I think we are going to have to play it relatively safe early game, and then hope for the best. So, that is our strategy here, and hopefully it pans out. Otherwise, as always, if you enjoy Wildermyth and do not hate my playthroughs, consider subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment. My current plan for this series is to continue through all of the pre-made campaigns at a minimum, and then I'm going to reassess and see kind of what interest is in continuing the series, and we'll make a decision from there. If it picks up in views, then rock on. Otherwise, I might try a different game in this slot and just kind of see how it goes. It's one of those things where I think that most people who are watching me are going to be watching me for strategic sort of games. So obviously Monster Train is kind of my big game because it's what I'm the best at, and I certainly feel like a really capable player there. Whereas something like Wildermyth attracts a different crowd. You're not going to get nearly as many min-maxers watching these kinds of videos, things like that. So we'll see, and at a minimum that's a ways away because I want to get through these campaigns and I'm going to play them no matter what. And yeah, the hope is that I win them and make some good content out of it, so rock on. With that, let's get into this. Disturbances. 1,000 years earlier. You see some lady working on Morthagi. Brogan, the initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Ainlof, you can't be serious. Click. She turns off the light. There were things they told us of, things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves. Don't delve too deep. Could be Morthagi down there. Perhaps they were the story that let people channel their fear of eternity, of what would come to pass after their own deaths. This is Castle speaking now. Castle is a beefcake lass, which I really like. Heh, Nightjar was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Krork. Until suddenly, they can't. We get a custom Morthagi barreling through town. Everyone's like, oh no, Run! And he runs, crashes through town. Oh no, everyone's shocked. What was that? We'll figure it out later. Crack. More Morthagi. Oh, pal, you're gonna regret starting those fires. Cora, grab whatever you can, swing, and come on. What does she get? I need... Let's see. I tried friendship before. I think I want something that is... Let's see. This is the warrior. I want something that is a little more durable. So I think friendship, from a strategic perspective strictly, friendship is nice because you get walling benefits, which I think are going to be important. Rivalry gives you bonus like stunt chance when each other crit. And then romance is revenge damage. It actually might be romance. In my previous run of this, I found that I was not able to puncture their armor. And that was the biggest threat that I faced. So having bonus damage is probably good. So we are going to make them romantic from a strictly tactical perspective. She eyeballs him. Cora? Right, Morthagi. Let's see if we can get them with multiple sides. Alright, and now let's hopefully not die here. See, this is the problem, right? On Walking Lunch, these dudes have armor. And you do not do enough damage to these things. At all. Like, oof, it is tough. You've got a pitchfork, a shovel. It's bad. I am going to advance here. And give it the bonk. Like a good crit. Walling is important, I think. I'm going to stay back here, actually, and take this shot. The shot doesn't do much. It does 1 damage. But the advantage is... Yeah, I can't do anything from this position. That's unfortunate. The advantage here, though, is that we get the walling benefit. Yeah, I mean, we take a damage. It's fine. This dude is terrifying. Yeah, this guy just does not even take a hit here. With any luck, yeah, because the problem is, look at they group up, and when they group up, you suffer from, they get the bonuses, right? All right, this should give me a guaranteed hit. Yeah, good. Opening up the bone link, which is excellent. Ah, it's a shame. I mean, we're gonna struggle here a bit. Good block on cover. It's okay if she takes that hit. Let's see, I think I can guarantee this kill if I take this shot first and then advance around. That's good, yeah. And we'll wall up and then take this stab. Good. Okay. So now we just need to not die from the sommelier. Yeah, that sucks, but it's fine. He is going to... We're going to back up, actually. You need to advance at this point, is the problem. But I need to advance in a way that we're okay. Yeah, so we're going to do this. And we're just going to advance as far as we can. That's going to have to do. Take the shot. It's pretty good. Yeah, Lover's Vengeance is really helpful here. Because, yeah, the bonus damage is really helpful. I'm glad to have it. Cool. Alright, we don't die on this first combat. I need to be careful because in my other one, Watchmen entered into the fray early as like the first calamity I saw, and those guys have range damage and a lot of durability, so... Paladin is excellent. I need to play... Actually, Shield Cheer, right? This was a big problem for me. Armor. And I need to actually counter this campaign, I think. So I'm going to take Shield Shear here instead of what I normally would. Oh, interesting. Gwyn has grown stronger. He's got really good abilities here. I want to play him as an archer because if I can see Ember Arrows, we're going to be in a very good spot. Archery's excellent. There's a lot of ranged attacks here, and he can counterattack. I think it's got to be archery. Elementalist and Ignite in my starter. Very strong. Compulsion's not it, I don't think. Huh. Elementalist is excellent. Just one of the strongest. Ignite Plus is extremely powerful, though, once I can get this upgraded. Ignite Plus is also good for the eventual Ember Arrows build, I think, so I will actually take Ignite here. A shield? Yeah, I mean, a shield is excellent here. That's just damage, plus damage. Heck yeah. Alright. So, first order of business, we break those things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though... we can't very well go back to our beds after this, as tempting as it is. Castle's right, we have to rise to meet this. You keep my swing strong, I'll keep your aim true. Unamused. And Castle can do magic. We'll hunt them, or we'll find them. We'll dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Everyone's confused. What? It's not like I'm proposing uniforms or anything. I was thinking... Let's see. Mantis's Beauty, the Foundlings of the Gladheart War, and the Knights of the Honeyed Hourglass. I like picking these because I don't have to think. So I'm going to do the Foundlings of the Gladheart War. Sure, why not? Yeah. Something about it does feel deeply right. And this is their tales. Yeah, see, look at this. Your initial calamity is just straight up a watchman. I think this is guaranteed, actually, which is terrifying. That's like an unbelievable low roll, if so. Now, I realize I could recruit here. Is recruiting here good? I might need to. I have to heal no matter what. This is an interesting situation because I normally would recruit off screen, but I may not have a choice. I think I can of course pause the recording so you don't have to see me randomize through a bunch of crap, which I don't think is particularly exciting. So let's see, am I going to do that? I have exactly 3 legacy points right now. I don't think I can. The interesting thing is that the calamities I need to stave off, so it's actually, I think, correct not to do this. This is a real bad lineup, right? You've got... I think there is a bridge between these. River. I'm going to have to do at least building up one bridge. Yeah, okay. Let's do this flat first. It's usually not a combat in those areas. Explorers. In the darkest heart of Odinana Flat. Thank goodness we've nearly finished scouting the area. Feels like we've been patrolling this grassland for weeks. Actually, we should have been out of here 2 days ago. What? You didn't say anything. I wasn't sure. Not 100%, but now... Now I'm certain. We should have reached Toll Creek this morning at the latest. So what does that mean? Are we lost? Are the maps wrong? No, I think the land is wrong. The land is wrong? What does that even... No, he's right. I could feel it, like something in the air. Something is warping our senses. Like what? Thrixel? Yeah, Thrixel would have attacked by now. Agreed, this is something different. I was really hoping you weren't going to say that. So where is this thing? If it trapped us in the field this long, it must somehow be making us walk in circles. Circles? Or a spiral? Of course, luring us in toward the center. Which means the center is where we'll find it. That might be able to guide us there, if I knew exactly how our senses were being warped. The shadows! Look at our shadows on the ground! Yeah, our shadows look like they're bending. They're being warped by the effect, and if they're being warped at that angle, then the center of the spiral is this way, and the outer edge is that way. We can track it down and kill it, or forget it and get it out of here. We have a pretty good shot at this, so let's track it down and kill it. I also believe this event can reward a lot of relics and like gear if we win, so let's roll it and see. Well, it is trying to draw us in. I guess finding it shouldn't be too hard. This way, let's go. And so, we're close. I feel it. There. Oh god. What a sound. Attack! Oh, we get a slap. Another ow. I can't hit it. It's like my aim is always off. It's still warping our senses. We can't truly tell where it is. It can't warp my arrow senses. It wanted to bring us to it. Let it bring this. Oh, he shoots. Oh, wow, he hits. Your arrow flies true. You could have done that at the start of the fight. Eyeing the field of old equipment scattered about. Whatever it was, I'd say it's been feeding here for a while. We should collect this stuff. We might find something useful. Sure, once we clean the moss, bones, and ichor off it. Come on, let's get out of here. Awesome, I love this. This is excellent. We now immediately see a lot of gear. That is a really good hit. Just a really good hit. I'm going to take potency into castle. It's a good caster dump. Excellent. We see an upgraded weapon, which is amazing. Yeah, this is excellent news. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I mean, like, the benefits of actually having a real weapon here, melee accuracy, stunt, chance, and block, just wonderful. Warding, +2. Let's see, better than the shield. Interesting. I'm gonna put it on castle in case we see a wand. Okay, that was pretty good. I'll take free loot. Let's see. I'm getting like nothing here, and I'm gonna need hides, so I need to upgrade these for hides. Yeah, sure, let's do it. It's worthwhile. That was good. Check this area now. You also got a heal from that. Oh, we have rivals, huh? Fine, that's fine. Gorgons. Gorgons are okay. Gorgons aren't upgraded yet. Right? Yeah, they're not upgraded. So I'm okay with that. Shouldn't have a ton of armor. Yeah. Silver and shadows. The sun's fallen, and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Cora, stop for a second. You able to see? I don't want to step in bear doings. What have I said about sneaking up? Ugh, almost lost my water. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. What if Gwyn can't find us? Gwyn! I think I need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging generally. And then something vast moves beside them, slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. Huh, what? Oh, it's the big man. Big man druid tree dude. Night has fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. They're very interested. We should take a look now, I think. Yeah, there's a really good follow-on event later in the campaign if we hit this, and it's actually really good for a warrior, being able to wall with trees, so I'll take it. A pet is good here. Come on, Castle, the fog's gone. Should be safe enough. You're feeling mighty brave today, huh? The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise. Crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Are you saying I'm not brave normally? Approximating where the giant had passed, they search. There are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Cora runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the edge of her sword. Careful. She plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips her grasp, but then floats, settling in the air. Rustle, rustle. Deer boars, or worse out there. Snatching the seed, Cora secures it in her pocket. This is shouting distance, right? It's certainly worth a try. Gwyn! Gwyn finds them, but so do their enemies. Alright. Walling provides no bonuses. We have raccoons. I hate raccoons. Okay, we need to kill the raccoons pretty much ASAP. And we need to use walling to our benefit. There's no good ignites here. Let's see, I'll take the discus back here. And now can I hit this raccoon? Pretty good chance. Ah, what a beautiful crit. Double crits? Okay, I mean, that just kills two dudes. Really good RNG in that beginning. At this point, we just kind of wall up. Two enemies should arrive soon. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Alright, we'll interfuse with the rock over here. Again, we're going to shoot the raccoon. Yeah, it's a dodge. It's fine. We will wall up and try to take a shot. Ah, it doesn't work. Also, walling doesn't do anything here. So, shame. We're going to get shot for sure. Good block. Not a great counterattack, but it's fine. Let's now... Hold up, can I ignite underneath it? I could, couldn't I, huh? It is on that. It's a little far away, though. I'm going to take a shot at this row, and then take a crit on it. It doesn't get the kill, sadly. I mean, walling doesn't help here, so I can't really do anything about it. It'll have to do. Please hit. That's pretty good. That is a hit. Yeah, okay, I'm going to engage and kill this raccoon. Good. And then I need Gwyn to take a shot and not die. What's the hit chance here? I gotta be careful. If he takes another hit like that, he actually dies. So let's back out and take the shot. That's good enough. Okay. Alright, we live. Great news. Cloak of Courage. Good block on all of our characters, right? I'm gonna put it on our tank, though. Yeah. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Everyone still here? I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. Cora and Castle recount what they saw. A colossus striding silently through the silver fog. Gwyn never saw more than the great banks of mist separating them. They make a further search for sign of the giant's passing, but are forced to camp. Precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. Later. You're an enigma, little seed. Cora plants it on a sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Cool, okay. Sadly, we now get more Gorgon stuff. I need to find items very badly, and I need to heal. This is a worthwhile spending of my time in the early game. It just is. We get stuff. What do we get? Potency? Yeah, I mean, I'll put that on my mage. Sure. Let's continue exploring. We'll get calamities here. Yeah, see, this is why I don't think it's correct to take that beginning recruit, right? Like, I don't want this Wildling. I can't take the Sommelier bonus. And extra armor on the Morthagi Watchman is death. I'm just going to have to accept the others. Like, it's fine. What is this? Morthagi? Okay, it's fine. Now, see, I could, like, patrol here and spend 30 days, but that 30 days is, I think, an incorrect choice. I can surely handle one bonus enemy, right? Distant Thunder. What was the guy's name we're supposed to keep an eye out for? Iglon, I think. Iglon. From what I know of forest folk, they normally spread themselves out over the landscape. Maybe they secretly can't stand each other, who knows? These aren't exactly normal times, though. And his wife seemed concerned anyway. Of course she is. Old Iglon seems distracted. Starts spending more and more time out in the ruins, watching the goats. Or so he says. I'd be concerned too. Is that the story? Yeah, sometimes he wouldn't even come home at night. The lady seems at a loss. Sounded like they needed better communication, I said. They wander on. How do you get people to tell you these things? My trustworthy face and sensible outfit. How else? Clouds grow like lichen over the sky. They pick their way through the building bones until a shout rings out from close by. Come on, come on! Up on the hill, a man stands against a monument. His gaze darts between the sky, come on, and the shadows of approaching Morthagi. We need to defend this man. Yeah, I need to not let him die. The foundlings of the Gladheart War rush toward the monument. They charge. Alright, cool. Okay, this is actually the combat that killed me. So what I think I need to do is the reinforcements come from up here and over here on the right. We need to back the hell out. I'm going to infuse with this tree piece. Back up as far as I can and then splinter blast these Morthagi to shred their armor. It'll have to do. We now need to back out a lot, I think. I think it's actually just death to not do this. Yeah. I do think I want a silk step here for my hunter because it means I penetrate armor on the attack. So I think this is going to matter. Yeah, okay. I mean, the problem is these enemies group up, which is good for AoE and very bad for us. Is there another tree? There is another tree, which I will take. I'll now back her up. And then I'm going to splinter blast the group of them. If I can remove their armor, I think we're in a good space. It's an unfortunate block, right? I can't get a kill here. I'm going to actually tank with the NPC here, I believe. We do get crits on these. Good crits. I would like to kill the sommelier. It'll have to do. The nice thing about this positioning is that we get scenery bonuses to guarding. Good block. Now we're not gonna get, and if we get the warrior in here, we'll get, I mean the ranger will get archery bonuses here. Yeah, the archery bonuses here are excellent. Yeah, this is why I like archery. You know, we're also getting lover's bonus benefits. Okay, we're in a much better position in this combat than I was first playing this, because lover's vengeance is actually hugely beneficial. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to infuse with the discus back here, and then discus this watchman. It's fine. And again, I don't think we have to push our luck here, because we're going to block pretty well. Enemy will engage, and if it shoots in and we take damage, we retaliate. Yeah. We'll just keep shooting. Lover's Vengeance, big value. I'm going to interfuse with these rocks now. And then take the shot. It's a block, sadly. We need to just defend, I think. I'm willing to do this, because every time they attack in, they... Oh, he just decides to melee, huh? Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, now that's okay, because we now get a crit, I believe. Yeah, this is correct for Lover's Vengeance and the kill, which breaks Bone Link. We get an attack. And an attack. Alright, well sadly we get another attack. I don't mind if the NPC gets attacked, right? Because I don't keep him, so whatever. Great news, we did not die. This campaign is already going significantly better than the previous one. We even get a level up. Great news. Alright, Shield Shear is exceptional. Ah, Inspiration is actually really good on a warrior though, right? Because she's going to be playing defensively. Like, even in that combat right there, this would have been huge value. And I don't see myself needing Shield Shear multiple times per turn. I didn't need it there because of the shredding. Yeah, okay, Inspiration's fine, cool. I will take a torch, sure. He can start fires, great news. The clouds begin to disperse, and Castle regards the man who is now rubbing his arms and staring at the ground. Iglon? Do I know you? Your wife sends her regards. He looks sad. So what's the story? Watching the goats? The goats do like it here. They climb the ruins. But that's not when the forest began to get more dangerous. I thought it might be time to finally use the storm well here. This, what is it? Surprised you haven't heard of it. This thing's been on the family land forever. Aunt said it was Kyorin. We had stories that it could, well, this is going to sound crazy, but that it could give you power. And my family are abysmal storytellers, see? Terrible imaginations. So I thought, well, maybe they're not just stories. Maybe I could, protect the goats. And my wife, my Jamdana, if I could get a hold of that power. It takes research, some old family recipes, and time. Lots of time to get a Stormwell to give up its secrets. I didn't want to tell Jamdana. Rather, she came up with a story of her own. And better than the story of a goat herd trying to wear a hat 2 sizes too big for him. It's a shame, though. I needed maybe one more good storm. Clouds looked promising today, and I thought I could finish the process before the monsters got here. No such luck. It was silly, now that I've seen what fighting really is. I'm not cut out for it. I'm glad I never told Jamdana. So now you're going to count my goats and go home? Yeah. Unless one of you wants it. They look surprised. It's possible. Make the beasts pay good next time. The sky's clear now, but if you want to take me up on it, come back sometime. Ask for Iglon Craker. Jamdana too. We'll feed you, put you up, give you otherworldly powers. Forest folk hospitality, you know. Meh, says the goat. And they think about it. Extra health on the Morthagi Watchman sucks, but it's fine. I should collect this item and take the heal here for sure. That is perfectly cool with me. Yep, give me the item. Speed bonus. Does it put anyone over a threshold? It gets our warrior to 6. Oh, it actually gets everyone up a stage, huh? This is a really important choice. Who gets this speed? Probably my warrior to always make it to the enemies, be able to engage. I think that's correct. Now, I do think the Stormwell is a correct choice for someone. The question is who? Who needs the Stormwell? The nice thing is you get to choose what benefit you get, right? You get to choose your benefit. So she could drink it and then get the Thorns aura. Basically when you get attacked, you have a chance of retaliating with lightning, which is pretty good. I don't want the arms here, I don't think. At least not yet. Not on anyone. Yeah, I don't think I want the arms. Chain lightning is fine, but I'm not really keen on that right now. The feet are good. Feet are strong because you get stunning effect, which also procs, what is it? Flanking, and it's a free action, so that's always excellent. I don't need to make this decision now. I'm going to scout ahead, because again, I have to spend time here, so it's just something I have to do before the end of the chapter, pretty much. Technically, I could do it the next chapter too, but still, I think I would rather not wait. A night visitor's song. I would tell you how beautiful you look by firelight, but any light is lucky to land on you. This would be a good night for a story, wouldn't it? Or a song? Shh, stop mumbling for a second. You hear that? Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Castle's ears, even these muffled sounds are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then,
Kenta, you don't. They're not fooled by this. We can always offer money.
Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself?
Introduce us.
We hear your...
Ho there.
Oh?
You look like experienced, whatever you are. Bandits, rogues, not hounding for captives, I hope.
Come on out of there, you're caught anyway.
Well.
Oh, move it, you fool. Why do I let you talk to people?
Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm.
A pair of travelers clambers free of the bracken, their clothing fine but a tad filthy.
Hello, strangers. I'm Kenta, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name?
That's Molshay. Question mark.
Oops, he knows your name.
And why wouldn't he?
Molshay, the dream chanter, poet and peerless singer. Impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, or deploying her famous vowels.
Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business.
Cora.
Mistress. By the fire sounds grand. The small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Gwyn can't help himself. He bends Molshay's ear.
Used to want to collect everything, every poem and song. Not for others, just for myself. But that's not your way. I grew a desire to share because I got to listen to your performance of Glimmer Sween in Troll Crick. Masterful. You recited Tree of Looms in full, pageless, without rest. People still talk about it.
Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them.
Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it.
I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me, my volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student Kenta there. Mistress. I would love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song, even if it's quiet? Even if it's just a shadow of you, we'd like it.
69%. Nice. Alright, well, let's roll it. Yeah, let's roll a percentage. That's pretty good.
Molshay the Dream Chanter pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat, then ebbs, then rises again, spilling between pitches, and stops. Don't strain yourself, mistress. It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First, she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolute. Great rings of sound, chords, and twining threads.
Oh, sounds.
The melody hangs and wobbles, and winds round the ear. It curls in the heart like an old dog, returning. Father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing.
I'm not gonna sing this song for you. Sorry, friends. Instead, I'm gonna read it.
I sit inside the wind. The moon looks down on me. The places that I've been all linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't. You'll find me in a tree, if a tree is there to find. Stand tall or on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields to the slight sigh of a breeze, but it persists, trembling strong. It's beautiful. Suddenly an unpleasant scrick closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Are you... mistress? But she shakes her head. Her fingers repair the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. The weird and rippling water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song, asks me to travel on, but I'll wait until you're sleeping. Oh, it finishes. Everyone's very excited. That was my father's lullaby. Honestly, your voice? My life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Greyfold Scales passes quietly. That's excellent! What a good hit. It's great because it removes the extra health on the Watchman, it dials back a calamity. What a good roll. That was worth it. Well worth it. especially since we're fighting 2 of them. Also, I hate fighting Morthagi because oftentimes in cave scenarios, they spawn right the hell next to you, which is just so bad. Ooh, I can spawn fire underneath this man. That is excellent news. It has no warding, so it's actually just dead. All right, we'll take this shot up here. I really want to hit this fire spirit. I don't think I can do it now, though. I'm going to take this attack. Okay. This dude is just dead, which is great news. I'm going to infuse up here on this book stand. I guess I'll give him a bonk. May as well bonk. No reason to. Wait. Alright. Enemies, enemies. Now that is a body block, I believe, on the fire spirit. Right? Yes. Good. That's actually really good. Because they're body blocking each other, which means that if I can kill the sommelier and this spectic, we should be in a really good shape. Please hit fire. Oh, that's so good. Now, who needs fire? I really want to give it to my mage dude, right? He jumps 2 spaces that way. I'd like to give it to the archer, I think. I'm planning on leaning that way on the builds. This is really risky, though. Here's what we do. I think we engage in melee here, because I can get both of them to move up. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to commit. I think I'm going to commit this movement. He gets the tier 1 fire bow. Big improvement. Look at this. This is bonus damage, everything. It's a tier 0 upgraded to tier 1, which is just so worth it. It's a big cost in this huge risk here. But I can advance and take a stab after a shield shear. It's a good hit. 7 damage. And they're walled. And they should be able to retaliate. Oh, big hits. Good dodge. I can Splinter Blast here, which is actually pretty good. I should advance, see if I get a better interfusion. Flare. I will take a flare here. Blind. Wow, they dodged both. Tough. That is tough. I'm gonna kill the sommelier, I think. Yeah, killing it is very worth it. And if I move up here, I can take a shot on this guy. Alright, that's fine. Oh, don't kill. Ooh, 1 HP. That is tough. 1 HP, huh? That's fine. I think we can finish it on this turn. Yeah, okay, fine. Oof, that was close. I really don't want anyone to get maimed from these combats. If I can get a couple more level ups, I think I'll be much more comfortable. Another shield? Huh. Interesting. I think I'll salvage it. I don't need another shield here. Ugh, gross. Getting those walking lunge upgrades. I need to secure this for an item and take the opportunity to heal. We're gonna get more calamities for sure. Health. Health good. It puts castle over a threshold, which is well worth it. It's really important. Okay, that's important. Good news. Now, on the way back, I'm gonna get this invasion, huh? Like, no matter what. I could ignore it. I don't really need it. How long does this take? 14 days. Yeah, who wants this? I need to think this through. It's not going to be Archer Buddy. It could reasonably be our warrior. I wouldn't mind a storm mark on her head. Yeah, thinking about it, I think the retaliation damage on the warrior is really good. Yeah, that's probably it. I can't really imagine anyone else benefiting from it. The only downside is I think it reduces the what is it? The block chance of the person, which is potentially bad. Yeah, it is potentially not good. It's a tough decision. Yeah, I don't know. I think I probably will. Yeah, I think it's probably correct. Ugh, it is 14 days though. I might actually skip this right now. I don't think I need these 14 days. I can actually just move ahead. Yeah, all right, it's fine. Calamities. Okay, if I cancel the Weldling, it doesn't get extra damage. That's good. Although I really should cancel all of these, I think. It's worthwhile to just get them out. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, see, the 14 days do matter, because instead I'm going to have to build a bridge anyway in this stupid zone, and that is unfortunate. I'm going to do this attack here on this last area, and then we'll have the final area for the next episode. It's pretty typical in the beginning to get through almost an entire area and then have the last one on the next episode, seems. So let's do this. I think I get 2 level ups from this actually as well. Let's see, I don't remember where to check for experience, but it looked like we were close. A tight fit. A ridge of limestone wraps the edge of Dry Past Dark. Find a way in from this direction and you'd have high ground. You'd have surprise. I don't know, it looks impassable. That's what I thought about you at first. Taught me a lesson. After a few dead ends and false hopes, finally a promising channel in the stone stretches out in the right direction. The friendly ghost of a long-gone river, perhaps? Seems sturdy enough. Slow steps make steady progress. The stones lean in close, peering over each other's shoulders. Doing okay back there, Cora? Ugh, kinda tight fit here. Not all of us are made of wet noodles and silk. Some of us have got, warrior's hips. Hey, perfect. Here we are. Couldn't ask for a better spot to emerge. Just one last squeeze and it's a straight shot to Dry Past Dark. I mean, I could ask for a slightly better spot to emerge. Maybe one that was a little bigger. She tries to fit through and gets stuck. Unfortunate. You've got this. You're a panther. You were... If anyone asks, tell them I went down honorably. She is still stuck. She has a 50-50 shot of pushing through. I can't do the middle one. The middle one has her joining 2 rounds late, which sucks. And the let's stick with Cora, we can go back around, means as another problem, right? I think there's an ambush that comes in immediately. So I think I'm going to try to push through. This only damages her armor, potentially. Let me scroll to her real quick. How much armor does she have? 1. So she only loses 1 armor. So even if she fails this, it's fine. Maybe I could blast the... Please don't. Finally, Cora's newly developed sense of claustrophobia grew strong enough to wrench her free. That sounded bad. It wasn't a ligament or anything, was it? I think that would have hurt a bit more. Armor's all scraped up, though. This'll require tools. I think it'll still stop a bone claw? We'll find out. Stay close, maybe. You know, just in case. Yeah, alright, we failed it. That's fine. It's a really scary combat. Yeah, she loses all of her armor, which sucks. We need to wall up a very big time here. I made a big mistake. I accidentally clicked that. Ugh, that is extremo bad. I can kind of make it up by igniting underneath this one and then launching the fire and potentially killing 2 creatures. That's great news. These things don't have warding, which means that fire is very strong against them. I need a wall up here. Yeah, fine. It's okay. It's okay to miss that. And we'll Guardian. It's okay. Incoming. Retaliate. Good hit. We're going to be relying a lot on Ignite to do damage. Yeah, so we Ignite up here, and then we Fire Leash and attack multiple dudes with this. Who do I want to kill more? Probably the Sommelier. Yeah, because that kills the Sommelier. Man, Ignite, really strong, turns out. Take a shot. Of course it's blocked, but it's okay. I'm going to move to this positioning because that means anyone that gets attacked creates a retaliation field. And there's 2 ranged enemies, so I'm okay with that. Like, yeah. Like, they're going to choose to engage mostly. Ooh. That was tough. It was a very big damaging attack. Ignite, very good. Yeah, alright, I'm going to launch it out here. Good. I'm going to move up now and take the guaranteed hit. And I'm going to move this fellow up to take a shot on this. Great news. Okay, cool. That's a lot of damage coming in, but we do manage it. I think we get 2 level ups out of this. Absolutely excellent. That's what I was hoping for. This puts me in a really good position for the boss. I can upgrade Ignite, which is so worth it. It can be placed on any tile now. Absolutely. We don't see the one I want on the Archer, but I will take an upgrade to Archery. Plus 30 dodge against ranged attacks. Pretty good. If I can get him in front, he can just tank ranged attacks. Yeah, the other one's Wisdom, Foxflight, Heroism. Heroism's probably the best one, but it's much better if you're a melee ranger, I think. From the range perspective, it's not that great. You can't, like, benefit from Thornfang or whatever. We're going to upgrade Archery here, I think. Yeah, Table Breaker. How does this compare against the... So the mace is stronger but loses the block. I'm going to keep the block. It's going to be important not to get slapped like that. I don't see myself giving a mace to Our Lady. I'm going to give it to our Hunter, I guess, just in case he has to melee attack something. Sure, fine. Fine. And they do get the Weldling. I will finish this out by getting the item, which I think is worthwhile here, plus the healing. Ooh, Amending Path. Yeah, that's a really good one. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dismiss it for now. I can do the opportunity here. We'll start the next episode with the opportunity because it's super worth it. Incursion time. We'll take the item first. Speed. I'm going to put it on Castle because it puts her over a speed threshold. Yeah. All right, and we will call the episode here because I think what we'll try to do is we'll try to do the opportunity because those are really good for free level ups, and then we'll finish out the episode on the chapter end. The downside to everything here is we're probably going to lose all this stuff. Sadly. Yeah, probably. I'm never defending this actual incursion. It's cool. It doesn't matter too terribly much. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So yeah, we'll call it there. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Wildermyth or anything else I do. And come back next time to see if we actually make it out of the chapter this time. It's been a lot more promising since we haven't died yet, which is great. We actually made it an episode in alive with no deaths. So that's hype. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care, folks.